Lights, camera, action!
It's a glorious Monday morning. Probably can't hear it, but my property manager, the landscapers, they're here doing the landscaping. So all these like machines are going, leaf blowers and trimmers and all that good stuff. Luckily, I've been up for a few hours. It's not like they woke me up. I've been up for a few hours, already like had breakfast and did all the things. Right now, I'm getting ready to drop off laundry and then pick up a few things from Target. Yes, I know, we're supposed to be boycotting Target. Look, I need things. Target is nearby. It's convenient, but y'all fight the good fight. All right, let's go. So yeah, on my way to drop off laundry, you know, I had lunch the other day with a friend of mine. We went to this Indian spot called ANAMORPHIC. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Great food, great food. Had like tandoori chicken, curry chicken, samosas. It's really good. Everybody there, they were like super friendly, so it was a good time. But while we were having lunch, you know, we were talking, well, I was talking about how I had to drop off laundry. She was like, oh, fancy. Like, no, it's not fancy. I just don't have a washer dryer in my building or in my apartment. So I was just like, you know, if that's ever the situation, one of the luxuries I cannot give up is drop off laundry. Let them deal with it. Let them fold and, you know, do everything. Yeah, I don't have the time or the energy. I was just gonna say, I love my people at the laundry spot. They just treat me well. So yeah, you know, in meeting my homegirl at ANAMORPHIC, I was just like, all right, do I wanna take an Uber or take a Waymo? So if you don't know, Waymo is like this like new autonomous ride-hailing service. You know, the vehicles are Jaguars. It's nice or whatever. But yeah, they are autonomous. There's no driver. And you know, like I faced this dilemma the other night, because the other night I wanted to go to Hollywood. I was just like, do I feel like paying $30 to $40 for an Uber to Hollywood? So I was like, let me sign up for Waymo and let me see what they're talking about price-wise. And it was about 17 bucks if I went with Waymo. I'm just like, hey, let me give it a shot. So I did. Baby's first Waymo to Hollywood. Still on the clock. About half an hour after we were supposed to get off. This has been just a week. It's been a past, it's just been like it's just been, not even just like this week, but just like the past couple of weeks. I'm just like, what is happening? All right. Finally, everything is done. Off the clock now. So yeah, you know, it's been a week. It's really been just kind of like, whatever. And I haven't like gone out. I haven't done anything really past few days, past few weeks. But I think I'm gonna step out tonight, even though it is like technically a school night. Gonna step out, have some drinks, see who might be out and about. Really trying to do better, really trying to not spend so much money. But I feel like tonight, why not? One of the reasons why I have not been going out, hanging out so much is because it's expensive. You know, I jokingly made a video a while back that was just like, it costs $200 just to leave the house in Los Angeles. But that's actually not too far from the truth. So for me, for instance, you know, if I want to go hang out in Hollywood, it's going to cost like a minimum of $100. And not even because like I'm going to Hollywood and spending $100 like at the bar or on food or whatever. No, no. The trip out there and the trip home is going to be about 50 to 70% of that cost, because I don't have a car. You know, y'all know I don't have a car. I know it's crazy to not have a car in Los Angeles, but when I first moved out here, that was my plan, to not have a car, to just take like Uber and public transportation. And it was glorious. It was absolutely glorious in the beginning. But over like the past year and a half, I don't know what it was, why things changed. I know that like, Uber drivers and, like whatever, they got classified as independent contractors instead of like as employees of the company. I don't know if that really had anything to do with it, but I've noticed that like the cost of like Ubers and Lyfts have skyrocketed. Like for example, a trip to Hollywood would be like, 10, maybe $12, right? So I'm looking at one receipt and the fare is like $11.96 with a booking fee of $3 and other little miscellaneous fees. But I mean, that's what it was. Looking at another trip where the fare was $9.41. And yeah, there was a booking fee of like $3.68, a couple of other little fees, nothing outrageous. Now, a recent trip was $15.07 with a booking fee of $15.57. It's like not only did the booking fee match the fare, but it was slightly more expensive. The booking fee. There's another trip that was like $17.34, but the booking fee at $16.91, damn near as much as the fare. And so yeah, this is like making taking Uber like all the time like just really untenable. For all this money, I might as well just get a car again. Just have a car note again. But I had a couple of friends who recently have been singing the praises of Waymo. And I've been seeing them, they're heavy in my neighborhood. And it's just really funny to see them because, yeah, they're all over the neighborhood. They've got their little cameras and spinning mirrors and stuff like that. And it's just like, I don't know. I don't know if I can trust them. But like I said, I got a couple of friends who were just like, oh, Waymo's dope and this, that, and the other. You gotta try it, you gotta try it. So I'm gonna see. I signed up with Waymo and I guess I'm gonna see like how much it's gonna cost to get to Hollywood and compare it with Uber, see what Uber says. So the cheapest Uber would be $26.94. That's if I get like the regular Uber X, which I hate to do, but hey. Now if I were to get a Comfort, the Comfort is $31.81, and if I were to get an Uber Black, $45.82. All right, now let's see what Waymo says. Waymo will get me there for $20.37. I think I'm gonna see what this Waymo do. Okay, so it's on the way. Already a con is that saying it's going to take like 11 minutes for the car to get to me, which is crazy to me because I see them in this area all the time. Multiple Waymos. So the fact that I got to wait like 10, 11 minutes, I mean, it is what it is, but Ubers are also in this area. Like it takes like a minute or two for like an Uber to get to me. So it's fine though. I'm not going to complain too much. It's fine. It's fine. Oh shit, here it is. It's even got the JF at the top.
Hey there, Jay.
Why, hello there.
Hello, from Waymo. This experience may feel futuristic. We'll do all the driving, so please don't touch the steering wheel or pedals during your ride. Relax, and thank you for riding with us.
Look at her. Look at the woman, man. Look at her. That ain't my girl. That's my nigga. Catch me out on Ocean Drive with her. Hey, catch me in the whip, ride with her. Hey, sipping something, bumping big, hypnotized with her. Pray you get that job.
It was a cool experience. It was nice. It was smooth. It was all right. It was all right. And a lot of folks were just like, I don't trust it. My buddy Brian was just like, wait, no. But I'm just like, no. It was pretty cool. It's pretty smooth. What I will say though is that it's not always that inexpensive compared to Uber or Lyft or whatever. I think it depends on like time of day. It depends on like traffic, all sorts of factors. because when I went to meet my friend and I compared, Waymo was way more expensive. It was like a $30 ride at like 1 in the afternoon compared to like 13 bucks with Uber. So when I saw my friend, I took an Uber to ANAMORPHIC. So all that to say, Waymo is not necessarily less expensive than Uber or Lyft. I think it just depends on what experience you want. Do you want another human being in the car, a stranger driving you, or do you just want to travel in autonomous peace? It's up to you. Got my Target purchases, and I don't feel guilty at all. I'll say shout out to my man Shay Hatton, writer of Ballerina, latest flick in the John Wick universe. Looking forward to this one. All right, start of a new week. Gonna try to get as much writing done as possible. Need to finish this book I've been reading, Making Movies by Sidney Lumet. Read it in college. It's been updated since then. It's an easy read. It's a quick read. I just need to get into it. So there's that. And there are hella people I need to like call and email. So if I owe you a phone call or an email, I'm gonna try to get to you this week. So yeah, let me put this camera down and get on the phone and get on the keyboard and get to work. Oh, one final thing. I know if I was sounding like, a little winded, a little out of breath when I was out walking, it's because I'm out of shape. I'm nice and fat. So I'm on a mission. I know I've said this before, but I am for real on a mission to drop these pounds and get back into shape because I am heavy, y'all. I am heavier than I've been in a very long time. And I can feel it, and I don't like it. And now that I've said it like that to y'all, hopefully that will motivate me and shame me enough into really following through on this, because it's no bueno. No bueno at all.
Look at her. Look at her mama, man. Look at her. That ain't my girl. That's my nigga. Catch me out on Ocean Drive with her. Ay, catch me in the whip, ride with her. Hey, sipping something, bumping big, hypnotized with her. Pray you get that job in Tampa. That's only 4 hours away.